So today, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Boni, and today I have a special guest for us today. He wants to inform us about opportunities. We have opportunities everywhere, and one of them is abroad. People go abroad for different opportunities. Some of them go for studies, and others go for as athletes. Like there are so many ways of getting outside there because there are so many opportunities out, so job opportunities. Yeah, so today I'm privileged to have Mr. Philip.
That's right.
Yeah, so as you know, I'm Boni. So you can, if you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video, and hit the bell button so you'll be getting notifications for every video that comes along, and we'll build a very strong YouTube community. I appreciate that so much. So, without wasting much time, guys, so let's jump in. So, the topic for today, we'll be talking about like athletic scholarship abroad. How, like, Philip was one of the beneficiaries, and he's best placed to give us the story, like how one can uh, manage to uh, maybe get abroad, like countries like US or Canada through athletics, you see. Yeah, so you can introduce a little bit yourself, Mr. Phil.
All right. So, yes, guys. So, my name is Philip Cheriot, and I come from Kericho, Kenya.
Mhm,
And as Pony was saying, I'm one of the people who came to United States through athletic scholarship.
mhm,
And actually, this is one of the, this is one of the program which has changed lives of so many people
mhm.
because you realize we come from different background and sometimes we might not be able to go to the universities or raise fees to go to universities back in Kenya.
Yes.
But so what happens here is there is a lot of colleges here in the United States that offer athletic scholarships. So most of the people come here through running.
Mhm.
There is a few colleges which they offer scholarship also through like other sports like
That,
volleyball,
mhm.
but those are rare cases. So majority of the people who came here were
That,
coming through athletic scholarship.
mhm.
Yes.
Oh,
So it's a process. So as most people, it takes up to even 3 years or 4 years
mhm.
when like when you start the process. So it's not something which happens really quick because there are some steps that you have to follow
Mhm.
before you actually get admitted here in United States.
Mhm.
So and yeah, it's just a process. It's a process by
The
itself. So
process.
you just have to be able to be patient because some people, like they just want to come really quick,
Mhm.
and sometimes you are you can be you can come quick depending on how the process will go depending on school. So if you are able to submit like the transcripts and everything that they will ask you on time,
Mhm.
it can be faster. But like just people have to know that it takes time.
It takes time.
It takes time.
So it's not
So
something like I can come there within a month, I'm in the US.
no, definitely not a month. So I
Okay.
will say maybe the fastest you can come is within a year. It's not
Okay.
like maybe within 6, 7 months to a year. That's the
Mhm.
fast. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much for the introduction. And I would like to know how, like, do people have to, because at one time I went to interview some boys who are in the training
Yes.
camp. I don't know if you
Mhm.
saw the video or you so.
I
So this
did
thing
saw
I
the
met
video. Yes. Hmm.
about some boys there in, what do you call this, Kaptagat.
Kaptagat,
So
yeah.
there are so many camps there. You cannot even name because
Yeah.
there are so many camps and there are boys there. So they are so
Mhm.
patient. So it requires patience.
It requires patience.
And
And
mhm.
and when you are saying because also for me, I actually went to Kaptagat for like a month,
Uh-huh.
but most of my training I did in Juja. But
Mhm.
yes, there is a lot of people in Kaptagat too, who you are saying they are training, and yeah, it like they just have to be consistent. And also it does, like you have to time, because here they do admissions
Mm.
with seasons.
With season.
So, like, and most of the
Oh,
people, they come here usually for fall. That's
oh,
like around August time frame.
okay. So you have to do the timing.
You have to do the timing, because
It's
that
not
is the most
regular.
important thing. Yeah, it's
Not
not
regular
something you can
admission.
just come. So you can actually come, like, during summertime, but
Mhm.
very rare. You can come during spring, but majority of the scholarship of the schools, they do over scholarship during fall.
During fall
Mm-hmm.
for athletics.
Athletics.
Specifically the running athletics.
Most, yes, mostly is running, correct.
Oh, oh, okay. And must you be in the camp or you can just do it from home?
So necessarily like, if you have the discipline to be able to, like, follow a program and a routine, you
Mhm.
don't really need to be in the camp.
Okay.
So if like, if you have people, like, for example, I know, like around the Eldoret 10 area, there is
Mhm.
a lot of people who are running. So you can just be at home and plan yourself, have a schedule,
Mhm.
and then you can just be going with them running,
Mhm.
and then like, just be focused,
Before.
just know what you're doing,
Oh.
because most of the time people even will go to the camp
Mhm.
not to go and practice and run,
Oh,
but
but
they
just to
just
pass
want
time.
to avoid or have, like, extra time,
Mhm.
just be
Mhm.
away from home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the whole process is transparent. There is no like knowing somebody.
No. So because you have to submit the paperwork, the
Uh-huh.
paperwork will go to the school, different departments.
Mhm.
Most of the time you will be talking with the coach, and then after the coach, and
Mhm.
then the coach will be, like, now talking to the admission body. And then that is now where when you'll be getting different emails from the admission office, and
Mhm.
then the business office, and like, and the coach. So it's
Oh.
not, there is no like, you can be saying, okay, I will know someone
Mhm.
for you to be able to come here. It's a process. So
It's
it's just submitting the paperwork, whatever the
Mhm.
school will request, you
Mhm.
just submit that, and then you now just follow up with the process, what they ask.
Uh-huh.
And apart from being a runner,
Mhm.
also part of the process is the transcript. So you have to clear also with the athletic body,
Mhm.
because you cannot just come here
Mhm.
and just, like, you have to be under an athletic body. And for
Mhm.
example, there is the NCAA that
Mhm.
is abbreviated. So, and then also the NAI, and
Mhm.
also the junior college, for junior college. So you have to register for those athletic bodies, and
Mhm.
then they will check your eligibility. So
Eligibility.
once, because also they have the age cap.
Mhm.
So they will have to, like, once you submit those uh transcript and documents that I was talking about, now they will go through and they will determine if you are eligible to come and compete in
Okay.
the school. Yeah.
Okay. So everything starts with the camp, isn't it? You go to the camp, you register, and then that's now where you will meet this like where will you meet these bodies like NCA and everything?
So you don't have, as I was saying, you don't have to be in the camp. You can do all this process when you are
Oh.
at home.
Oh.
The advantage of the camp is to have uh, that routine,
That
because
routine. Yeah.
sometimes when you are at home you cannot be that disciplined
Relax.
to
Yeah.
follow the program, or running. And
Mhm.
also
Mhm.
some of the camps, they have made it easier,
Mhm.
uh, because they have people who are specialized
Mhm.
in applying. So you find some of the camps, they have people who help you through the process of application.
Mhm.
So that is just
Oh.
an addition. That's a plus, but
Mhm.
literally you don't have to be
You
in the
don't have
camp to
to.
be able
Mhm.
to, like, to apply. You can just, like, all this information is in the website.
Oh, it's in the
So
web.
when they ask you what they need, you can, like, look in the, in the website, and then you see what they need and you submit if you are
Okay.
a, yes.
And if you are a running athlete.
if you are running, if it, so you will now be applying,
Mm-hmm.
like when you'll be talking with the
Oh.
coaches, they
Mm-hmm.
will be asking you which
Have you done?
event are you,
Mhm.
like you want to come and participate. So as I was saying, most of the people they come through running, but
Mm-hmm.
there are some people who, like came through like volleyball or other sports.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yes.
so the way I understand the whole of this thing, if it
Mm-hmm.
was me who was going to the camp,
Yes.
if I was an athlete now, I would choose
Yeah.
to go to the camp because it is advantageous over there. There is that pressure from your peers. You have that.
Yes, I totally recommend people going to the
Yeah,
camp
yeah.
because I myself I went to the camp,
Mm-hmm.
and then my sister went to the camp. Another friend also went to the camp. Most of the people, and right now I have a niece who is at the camp.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And when you go to the camp, the way I understand what you said, it could be easier for you to because you meet experienced people. They will be telling you, have you applied this? They can guide you. And like when you are at home, you look for everything
yes,
for yourself.
yes,
So sometimes you
exactly.
may meet some things, you may miss
Mhm.
something. So I think it is recommended. Actually, like it is good to share this information. So I think it could be
Yeah,
recommended to go to the camp.
my recommendation is, you know, for people who really want to come,
Mm-hmm.
spare that time. I know also it's money because you have to pay for, like food and everything that you're
Mm-hmm.
using in the camp and also application and all that. But sometimes it's worth sacrificing.
Yeah.
Just being away, like, and know what you are doing
Mm-hmm.
will at the end, help
It
you
will pay.
and also
It will
help
pay.
your, yeah, it will help your family.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
and also another thing, as you are saying,
Mm-hmm.
when you go to the camp, you will get more information because
Mm-hmm.
most of the people who are in the camp
Mm-hmm.
knows, or they are already communicating with people
Mm-hmm.
who have come here to United States.
Yeah, yeah,
So they have more information
yeah.
versus someone who's just at home.
Who's just at home. So the coach
Yes.
has somebody who has already made it, and they know
Yes.
don't use this route. They know the loopholes and everything. So it could be easy to use an expert. Yeah,
Yes.
that's how I
And
can.
most of the time when like coaches back home,
Mm-hmm.
since they already like know people who are here or they have sent people here,
Mm-hmm.
they will they try to connect
Mm-hmm.
people who are in different school to
Mm-hmm.
people who are in the camp
Oh,
so that they can share that information to
information
prepare you for
and
coming here.
encourage, and also it encourages actually because if
Yes.
I can chat with somebody who is already maybe in Massachusetts College, something like that, and
Yes.
most of them they share information a lot. I have interacted with a lot of them. They are so generous.
Mhm.
They want their younger peers to grow.
Exactly. And another thing is different school do offer different amount of scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
So that is another, like important information. If
Mm-hmm.
people at the back at the camp
Mm-hmm.
in Kenya are communicating with people who are already here, they can
Mm-hmm.
be able to have that information so
Mm-hmm.
that you know actually when you are applying, because there is some school who will give you a full scholarship. There is
Mm-hmm.
some school who gives a partial scholarship. So of course you have to try to get full scholarship, since when you
Yeah.
get here you'll not be coming to work and it
Mm-hmm.
can be challenging if you
You,
have to pay some of the money.
you will not strain a lot.
Yes, yeah, when you have full scholarship you will not strain.
You will not strain so much. So
Correct.
as we continue, what I've understood
Mhm.
is, information is power. Everything here is about information. And
Yes.
guys, if you are watching, yeah, we are continuing with the conversation about one particular way of securing some opportunities in first world countries like the US, uh, getting in there through athletic scholarships. And as you know, guys, most of this information we share, you realize that the opportunities, for instance, the thing is always to get inside in there because there are also different data opportunities, isn't it? Somebody can
Yes.
come there. Okay, let's talk about this. So somebody can
Mhm.
come over there, and they after some time maybe they are naturalized now, and they now maybe they have these papers and everything. They are now legally there,
Yes.
legally, because the issue
Mhm.
is about entering there illegally. So you can start doing other things to generate to make your income. It's not a must that you continue sticking with athletics, right?
Oh yeah. So based on visa that you will come through, you'll be able, like there are requirements that
Mhm.
that you have to abide by. You
Mhm.
always have to, like abide by the visa that you come through. But
Oh, okay.
uh, overall, I will say job opportunities. I
Mhm.
mean, so let me clear one thing first. Like people back home, they think like here is easy, right? Like they
Mhm.
think like like there is this stereotype where they say, okay, when I go to US, like I'll have a lot of money and all that. So that one by itself,
Mhm.
it depends on the work you put in. So here, if you come here and lazy around, it's very difficult and it's very hard. So, but when you come here with the right mindset and you come to do what you're supposed to do,
Mhm.
it can change your life.
Mhm.
And also, another different thing that like with is the job opportunity.
Mhm.
Like back home,
Mhm.
you don't really get access to like
So
so
many.
many job opportunities.
Yes.
But here, so long as like
Mhm.
you really like focus and you want to work,
Mhm.
you can like you will get like something to do. And once you get something to do, you will
Mhm.
get paid. As
Yeah, yeah,
you have here, you're paid by hours that you put in.
yeah. You are paid
Yeah,
wages.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the main thing is like if you come like with athletic scholarship,
Mhm.
get full scholarship,
Mhm.
come run and represent a school,
Mhm.
they'll pay for you. You don't have to worry.
Mhm.
And like you will come here, study. Once you are done with your studies, and then like you can walk,
Mhm.
because they'll give you also, like after you graduate, they will give you a work
Okay.
visa.
Some
Yeah,
employment.
yeah. It's everything is a process. Everything
Everything is
is a
a process. So once you finish
Mhm.
that step, you go to the other one, and now you are going absolutely by slowly. So
Exactly.
now that's the advantage of athletic scholarship.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hey, wow. That's so much information. There is a
Yeah,
job that was going. That's so important actually, because what we
yeah,
are sharing here, it was not available in the past. Like in the
yeah,
past, it was dark, but now at least we are enlightening one another. We are sharing information that is very important.
yeah. And also, so after now, after you've talked with the school and they have over to bring you here, or
Mhm.
they've given you the scholarship, there is also the interview part at the
Okay.
university there in Kenya. So that's also one of the most important things that you have to consider when you're preparing yourself to come, because they will ask you questions based on the information that you'll provide in when you are
Oh,
filling the 60. Yes.
so you have to be very truthful in whatever you do. Just have to be. You
Yeah.
don't have to go through the some unnecessary. You just have to be straightforward. In short.
Yeah.
And
So if you are, so whatever documentation that you'll submit,
uh,
just make sure that they'll ask question based on
uh,
the information that you submitted. So don't go and change your mind when you go into the interview. So
mhm.
just make sure you do
Just be you.
everything right, submit the right documentation,
Mhm.
and then know the reason why you're coming here,
Mhm.
and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah.
just to ask something a little bit, huh?
Hmm.
Uh, just back you back a little bit. So
Yes.
about this athletics, must you have completed Form 4 or Standard 8, Grade 8, as they say? Or
Oh,
which level of education? Or even somebody, a dropout. Can a dropout do this thing? It's like any level, is
no.
there education requirement?
So yes, one of the requirement is you have to have completed at least a form 4.
Oh,
At least you need to have a form 4 certificate, because you will submit that.
okay.
You will submit your transcript.
Mhm.
So NEC actually will send your transcript also over
Okay.
the uh, to the college board.
Okay. They will
Yeah. So
they
you
will
have to have completed at least
at least Form 4.
four. Yes.
That's grade 12.
Yes. Grade
Uh,
12.
okay, okay. So it's not just about
No,
skill
it's
and
that grade 12 or
yeah, we are trying to be universal because some places they say grade 12,
yeah.
because they say Form 4.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
So
Yeah.
it's not just about the skill and the ability to run, but also education at least matters.
Yes, you have to have a KCSE certificate.
Yeah. So one thing I noted is that once you are in a camp, you have to pay
Mhm.
for your needs.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. Yes.
So somebody
That's why I
cannot.
was saying you have to sacrifice
You have
because
to.
once now you are saying
Mhm.
I'm going to the camp, you have to prepare and have enough resources that will sustain you during the duration that you will be in the camp.
Or even your parents can sustain you, if possible,
Yes.
if they can.
Yes.
Wow. So that's very important information, and I appreciate so much that. And I hope let's give them this for today,
Okay.
and then once we get feedback and everything, we can arrange for this part two.
Yeah. Always, like yeah, I'm here. I'm available, and always, like I'm willing to share any information that's important that
Yeah,
can
that's important. That can help
yes.
somebody on the ground, on the grassroots.
Yeah.
Wow.
Correct.
Yeah,
Because there is other ways also that like you can secure an opportunity to come here.
yeah. But today we are specifically venturing on the athletic scholarship.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I appreciate so much your generosity and time. Time is very important factor. Actually, we were a little bit late, but we will consider that in the future. Actually, on my side also, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to respect. We have to respect time. So, but
Yeah. That's yeah.
yeah, yeah,
If we can do maybe on weekend, that'll be fine also.
yeah, yeah. On weekend, yeah. So
Yes.
we'll arrange one of them. So let us share this, and then with feedback and everything, we'll arrange for another part too.
Correct.
I appreciate that so much, Sam. Guys, we were in conversation with Philip. He's one of the
Correct.
beneficiaries of athletic scholarship, and he's willing to share as much information as possible on that field because he knows better. He's somehow exposed on in there, and if this information can help, yeah, let me know in the comment section how you feel, what you think, and what you feel we should address in the next meeting. Yeah, actually, this is a Zoom meeting I'm recording, and then I have uploaded in the video in the YouTube in my YouTube channel and across all my platforms. I appreciate your time so much, Philip, and be blessed so much. Be
No
blessed
worries.
abundantly.
Pleasure.
Mhm. And then, yeah, we hope for the best for the future.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let this information get to so many people and let them utilize these opportunities
it's
because
opportunities. Mhm.
yeah,
Because they are there.
it's what yeah, I will say it's what utilizing them.
Mhm. Because those opportunities are there. It's just about
Yeah.
sacrificing, only sacrificing and believing in yourself, and then you are ready to go.
Yep. Dedication and purpose. That's it.
Mhm.
Just have to have those two: discipline, dedication, and purpose.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, discipline. Yeah, thank you so much, Philip. Have a good evening. Let me stop recording. You stop.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so
Yep.
much.